Welcome back to Dan's Messy Garage. This is going to be part 6 of working on the 302 budget build. Yesterday I was updating some of the items that I estimated and what they actually cost. I did end up getting a fuel pump. It's right there. And I estimated 50 on that. It cost me $21.14. Gaskets I estimated 200. I already bought or ordered head, oil pan, and valve cover gaskets and the rod and main bearings. Two separate orders. The head gaskets were about $44. Rod main bearings, oil pan gasket, valve cover gasket. Those are all from Jegs, and that was like $128. I'll have to update that when I get my total, get the bills. But I just derailed my train of thought again. Oh, ultrasonic. I got valve covers in there, or valve cover, the other one's on the floor, and the spider tray for the lifters. I already linked the video with the crank polishing from my last 302 engine build and linked the lifter cleaning, disassembly and cleaning. So I'm not going to cover all that in this one. I'm having myself a cup of coffee and some chocolate chip cookies right now as I figure out and contemplate what I'm going to be doing next. I'm just getting started. It's already after 11 o'clock. It's one of those days where I got all kinds of different things to do. And another thing I need to add to the list are the stock shorty headers. Those are in real good shape. They just need to be sandblasted. Those are $50. I already misplaced my pencil. All right, got my pencil. So I'm going to add the, I'll call them headers even though they're not really. Headers, I didn't estimate those, but they cost me $50. Now the gaskets, I started to explain that. 2 orders. One order was $128 from Jegs. The other was like $43.94 from Amazon. But bearings and head gaskets and all that was included. So that's about $171 or $2. So my $200 estimate isn't that far off. I'm trying to figure out what else I'm going to need. As I come up with things, I'll add them to this list and update it accordingly. I'm going to look and see how the valve covers coming along in here. I don't know if I'm going to use these valve covers yet or not. Looks like it's coming okay, but it's got like residue, let's call that. That'll wipe right off. So it means they're not done yet. Or this one's not done yet. Spider tray is in here also. That's looking good. Yeah, a lot of the carbon came off of that. It also has that scum on it. It's quite possible that this solution is just about had it, because it's cleaned all the pistons. It's all used solution from the pistons, cleaning the carbon. And timing cover came out good. These parts are coming on okay. They're just taking more time. Thing is, right now, I kind of have the time. I'm not anxious to put these parts in the engine today. So, all right. I'm going to call this spider tray good. Let that valve cover go for another half an hour. The crank is polished. It's all cleaned off. And now I'm going to start the honing of these cylinders. I have a flex hone, commonly known as a dingleberry hone, dingle ball hone, garage honer. There's a lot of names for the same thing. It's these balls of grit on some wires, and you put a lot of oil in there. Put this on a drill, and as it spins, you stroke up and down and get the crosshatch into the cylinder. Let me get set up and I'll do that. I'm going to do this on the slow speed of my cordless drill. I'm putting a bunch of oil on the balls. I'm going to put oil in the cylinder. Right now there is some WD-40 in there from when I washed the black. So now, get my nice clean valve cover out of the way. Okay, let me move you guys over here. Get it spinning and stick it down in there. And I have my drill on the slow speed. Give that maybe 30 strokes. And I'm going to wipe it off and look at it. I think that looks pretty good. Yep, sure does. Alright, so I'll give the other ones 30 strokes. And then do the other side of the block. A little more Earl. Some Earl in there. Okay. So the next one. Half the engine is honed, ready for the piston rings. See all that black stuff? You have to clean these cylinder bores before you put the piston rings in there. I'm just wiping them out now so I can get a flashlight and inspect them a little better. This bright light will work. Those look perfect. Yep. Excellent. I'm going to do the other side of the block. That's it. That's all there is to it. So this block is honed. Next I'll be checking lifter bores and doing the other checks that I feel like doing at the time I do them. Right now I don't feel like doing anything except saying that this is the end of part 6, doing the 302 budget build. And I thank you for watching Dan's Messy Garage. Please come back for part 7. And soon, we will be putting this thing together. Bye.